Hey, good afternoon. This is Jamie from Stonemaier Games, and today I am playing another round of Rolling Realms. This today with My Little Scythe, Charterstone, and Red Rising. The Society realm. So in My Little Scythe, so we have no promo realms here today, so you don't need promos to play along today. In My Little Scythe, you're going to use a number to cross off one of these hexes and gain the resource associated with it. When you cross off the second of that same number, so if I already have two crossed off here and then I cross off two over here on a future turn, completing that pair, I get a coin. You get stars for My Little Scythe by accumulating and really earning. You can spend these resources by earning 6 of a type of resource. So if I have 6 pumpkins, at least 6 pumpkins at the end of the round, I get 2 stars for that. That's the same for each of the 3 resource types. And again, I just have to have earned them. I could still spend those resources during the round. In Charterstone, I'm going to use a number to cross off a little building and gain the resource directly below it. And then I'll look at the other die, the die that I didn't use, or if I've created a die to mark off this top number, I will look at either rolled die, and I will write down that number in the crate below it. And then later on in the round, I might use a number to cross off all crates that have that number, and I gain a star for each of them. That's how you get stars in Charterstone. And finally, in the Society, you can write down a number in any of these boxes as long as it is larger than the numbers directly below it. When you complete a set of 3 numbers, see a little triangle of cards here, you get a star. These represent characters. And when you complete a row, you get some resources as shown in that row. All right, let's jump in and get started here. Turn 1. A 6 and a 3. If you're playing along today, let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're scoring, what numbers you're looking for me to roll. A 6 and a 3. So why don't we start off strong over here in Charterstone with a 6. We'll put a 3 down here in the crate. We'll get a coin. And we can put, so we still have that 3 to use. We've noted that 3, but we haven't actually used it yet. I do like to get my Little Scythe working right away, but in the Society, I need all 9 numbers to complete it. Let's do this. Let's create a 1 value die and just use it down here in the Society because we can put low numbers in that bottom row. And then 3, let's go ahead and try to get, or we'll get that heart right there from My Little Scythe. A 3-realm turn. I like that. Roll number 2, we have a 6 and a 2 in turn 2. So, probably skip Charterstone this turn. Let's put the 6 up top here in the Society. And we'll use the 2 over here in My Little Scythe for another heart right there. Feel free to pause if I go too fast. I play pretty quickly here when we play Rolling Realms. Turn 3. Another 6 and a 2. Ooh, that's a little rough, although we can do something. Actually, no, that's actually a great roll for this realm. Let's put the 6 up there. We get a coin, we get a heart. Let's put the 2 over here to get a pumpkin, and because that's the second 2, just like the example I used, we get a coin. And now I can create another die. Let's create, I'm rolling a lot of 6s, but I don't want to bet on 6s in Charterstone. So let's create a 1 value die, cross off this building, and note the 2 down there. And we get a pumpkin out of that. So far, so good. Turn 4. Another 6 and a 2. Look at these rolls. So maybe I just need to roll the dice a little differently. So I think I might do a little manipulation here. Let's turn one of those 6s into a 5. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Turn it into a 5 so I can cross off this house, the structure, write the 2 down there, get a coin, and we now still have a 2 to use. I can't use it in My Little Scythe, so let's put it over here in the Society, way off to the side right there. I could use a 1. In fact, let's go ahead and create a 1 to use over in My Little Scythe. Let's get those pumpkins back. Get another pumpkin. All right, turn 5. This is very odd. You saw that I rolled that for real, right? That was a real roll. Another 6 and a 2. The 4th 6 and a 2 in a row. Making things complicated today. Making things complicated. Yeah, I probably need to use the 6 over My Little Scythe. It doesn't really work in the Society. So we'll put a 6 right here. Get another pumpkin. The 2, I could put the 2 here in Charterstone. I could also use the 2 to cross off 2 crates in Charterstone, or I could just use it in the Society. But I could also use a 1 in the Society. That might be the way to go. So let's do this. Let's put the 2. Let's cross off crates a little early. We're going to cross off that crate and that crate to get 2 stars. Then we'll create a 1 value die and put it right down here in the bottom row. We'll put it right in the middle there. All right. All right. Just not a 6 and a 2. That would be great. Hey, George. Good to see you. I'm really shaking up the dice here. Shaking them up. Rolling them. Okay. Not a 6 and a 2. Almost. A 4 and a 2. Not really helping me in Charterstone now. Now I could have used a 6 in Charterstone. But, and now I crossed off my 2, so that's not great. Actually, that's my little side. The Charterstone, I would have loved to have used the 4 and written down a 2 there. But alas, is not to be. It is not to be today. So, what do I want to do here? I could use the 2 or the 4 in Charterstone, but that's going to enter yet another number down here in the bottom row, which isn't ideal. I'd love to have a 3 down there, but I can't. You have to note a rolled die. You can't manipulate that die. And I'd love to put a 2 down here in the Society. Why don't I just do that first? Let's just put a 2 down there in the Society. That gives me 2 pumpkins, a heart, and a coin. So I've used the 2. I need to use the 4 somewhere in my little Scythe or Charterstone. I think I need to use it in Charterstone. And it's okay. I can put another 2 down there. It just isn't optimal. I do get another heart. I have not used my little Scythe this turn. Do I want to? Yeah, you know, let's do this. We'll cross off a 1, create a 1 value die because I get a coin right back. And I also get a heart from that. So that actually, right there, gives me all 6 stars for my little Scythe because I already have earned these resources. They're not going anywhere. Even if I spend them, I have earned them. 6 stars is great over there. No stars yet from Red Rising, but I'll get there. I think that's all I want to do this turn. Let's get a good, unique roll. A 2 and a 1. A 2 and a 1. I feel like I'm going for 2s down here in Charterstone again. A 2 is not great in the Society. I will say that. I guess I could put a 2 right here in the middle, which is not terrible. 2s and 1s are not great in my little Scythe. So let's turn that 1 into a 2 and use it right here and write down a 2 down there. I really should have waited for 2s in Charterstone now that I know this. I get a pumpkin, and we'll use the other 2 right here in the middle there in the Society. I could double up here. I don't think this is the time to double up. Yeah, 2 more turns left. I think we're doing pretty good now. Let's see what we get in turn 8. A 5 and a 4. We haven't seen a 5 yet. Let's see if that helps us out. Not in Charterstone. It doesn't. Yeah, we kind of needed this to be... We needed some 3s. We could manipulate that 4 into a 3. But then we needed a better number to pair with it. I don't think we're getting everything out of Charterstone. Those numbers, both of those numbers work in the Society, though, which is great. So the question is, how much do we want to manipulate this? Do we want to manipulate that 4 into a 3 and write down a 5 down here? Or do we want to give that up and turn that 4 into a 3 for this crate? It's hard to say, honestly. I need to be able to make a 2, I think is the main point down there. So let's put a 4. No, let's put a 5. Let's put a 5 right there. And then the 4, oh, this is agonizing because I don't know what I'm going to roll next. The 4, I could manipulate into a 3, but that's not going to give me any resources. But I need to do, you know, if I want to get at least 5 stars out of Charterstone, I need to do it. I need to try it. I need to hope for it. So let's turn that 4 into a 3 to cross off that crate and get another star. And now I'm hoping to roll a 2 or find a way to get a pumpkin, which is probable. In fact, almost definitely likely going to happen here. I don't think I need to do anything with these bonus hearts. I could copy one of those numbers, but I don't think that gives us really what we need. Although it could increase the chances that we hit something that gives me that coin. I think we're good, though. We're going to work this out. A 4 and a 2. Good enough. Yeah, actually, that's great. That's great. We can put the 4 over here. That gives us a pumpkin, a heart, and a coin. I now have a 2 to use down here in Charterstone. Can I do anything fancy with it, though? I would need another pumpkin to do something really cool. I'm trying to think if there's something really cool I could do. So if I could cross off something over here in my little scythe to get to get another pumpkin and then double up in Charterstone, but I think I'll just go with the easy way out, which is to use that 2 to cross off 2 crates and get 2 more stars. So I get all the stars out of Red Rising. I get all of them out of my little side. Then I get 5 out of Charterstone. That's not bad at all. I'm happy with that. So that's a total of 17 plus the extra resources. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's really 18.1. That's a really good score. I should be very happy with that. 18.1 for the round. We'll see how you managed all those 6s and 2s. Let me know in the comments below whether you're watching here on Facebook or later on YouTube. Have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for round 3. Take care. Bye.